on Newstalk ZB.
Yes, good option, because we're going to deal with a turtle in a second, aren't we? And I got to say this outright. This is courtesy of the Taxpayers Union, so thanks for this. It is unbelievable. In March 2019, a dead leatherback turtle was found on the shore in Banks Peninsula. Doc got in touch with Te Papa and said that the local Banks Peninsula, the marae there, decided that Te Papa could have the turtle. So what Doc did was it got its ranger to use a tractor to pick up the turtle and put it on the back of his ute. And then they got a truck that belongs to a pet food company so that the turtle will remain chilled. And then they transported the turtle using that. The ranger's costs at this stage are simply his wages, which is $200. The turtle is collected by Te Papa from the Department of Conservation Office in Christchurch and then is driven up to Wellington in Te Papa's Toyota Hilux. This costs around about $500. The turtle arrives at Te Papa at the Tory Street facility, where they're going to do a little bit of an autopsy, find out what's going on, look at it for science. All of a sudden, up pops the local iwi. Ngai Tahu, the representative, Matthew Payne, tells the media they have changed their minds about this. They'd like to keep the turtle. They have a, quote, sense of grief and sadness that we didn't have the opportunity to grieve for our kaitiaki, for our tipuna. So, as a result of that, there's a big discussion that's now happening between Te Papa and the marae. What are we going to do with the turtle? Do you want the turtle back? The turtle spends 21 months in Te Papa's freezer. No scientific research is taking place at this point. Now, remember, the cost of getting the turtle up to Te Papa at this stage is $700. All of a sudden, we're going to see the costs balloon, aren't we? So, Te Papa staff build a crate for the turtle, a turtle coffin. That costs $600. On 11 December 2020, the staff are joined by a contingent from that marae for a karakia or a prayer in Wellington. Doc then transports the turtle from Wellington back to Banks Peninsula in a refrigerated truck. The 3-day journey includes reported costs of about $1,000 in mileage, about $500 for the Cook Strait ferry crossing, and about a $500 cost in wages. 8 Te Papa staff, including members of the board, yes, the board of Te Papa, the board and the senior leadership team, fly to Canterbury for a porphyry for the turtle. The domestic travel, the car rental and the accommodation is more than $4,000. The porphyry and the kai for 40 people is almost $900. At the porphyry, the 8 Te Papa staff are joined by 7 dock staff. 4 of the dock staff are paid by the hour. That's a total cost of $600. Dock pays a $200 koha to the marae. Doc spends $130 on the mileage. The turtle arrives at its own porphyry, is removed from its coffin, is placed on an altar to Thor while speeches are given, and eventually strapped to a crate and flown via helicopter. Crane was okay last time round, now we've got a helicopter. The helicopter to its burial site, a hilltop on a nearby island. Doc pays $1,600 for the helicopter service. Video and photographs from the day capture these events. 2 dock staff conduct an archaeological survey of the burial site and 3 staff dig the hole. Reported wage costs for these activities are $900. Te Papa and Doc's total reported expenses were nearly $12,000, and that excludes the time cost for high-level salaried staff. Te Papa's board, eh?
The funeral industry is often overpriced, isn't it, Heather? I mean, I know they've got to make a living and everything, but, you never just put anyone on the ground anymore.
I don't really know what to say. I think we're just going to leave it with what Ant said. Yeah, funeral costs are really high. It's 4 away from 7. A question here on the text machine. Did the turtle pay a koha? My goodness, I tell you what. Another point on the text machine is also a very good one, which is that it is Ngai Tahu's turtle. So surely they should actually have footed the bills for the entire funeral. But anyway, we're not going to argue about it. We're just going to point out that's what your money is going on.
Heather du Plessis-Allan.